Your code, executed your code or no? Can anyone say yes or no? Okay. Just I'm moving to next sorting technique, that is insertion. So is it visible to all or shall I go to slide mode, presentation mode?
It's visible.
Okay. So in this method, so this is also called as the incremental approaches. It can be compared with the technique how the chords are sorted in the time of playing a game. What it means? Anyone knows playing chords? Okay. This is a place of comparison based sorting algorithm. Here, sublist is maintained, which is always sorted. For example, the lower part of an array is maintained to be sorted, an element which is to be inserted in the sorted sublist. What it means here? So morning just we saw two things here. So one is sorted one. Just we are taking the randomized data, that is unsorted data. Just each and every time we just go with sorting. So first off is sorting, rest of them unsorted like that. Clear. So in this way, same here also, just here. So in place of comparison based here, sublist is maintained, which is always sorted. Okay. So here just we are dividing the array into two parts. So again, one is sorted one, second one is unsorted one. For this performance, we need to take the temporary arrays here. Okay. An element which is to be inserted in the sorted sublist has to find the appropriate place and then it has to insert it here. That's why always we are trying to inserting the elements into array by sorting way. That's why it is calling as the insertions. Clear? So for that here, the first step, if it is the first element, it is already sorted. Then we need to write the return value is 1. Okay. So again, pick the next element, compare with all elements in the sorted sublist, shift all the elements into the sorted sublist that is greater than the value to be sorted. Next, insert the value, repeated the steps. So before that, yes, I'm taking an example here. Okay, take an example here. We are taking the randomized data 14, 33, 27, 10, 35, 19, 44, 42. Okay, yes, here insertion sort compares the first two elements, very first case. So these two elements, 14 and 33, it finds that both 14 and 33 already in ascending order. For now, 14 is in sorted sublist. So this will be treated as sorted. The 14 is sorted. So next we will move to first index and second index comparison. So in that 33 is compared with 27. So 33 is greater than 27. So further just we need to perform the swapping operation here. And find the 33 is not in the correct position. So then it is 27 is swapping with 33. And also check with all the elements of sorted sublist. Okay, first the 27 is swapping with 33 and then the 27 is comparing with all the left sublist that is sorted one. Okay, if it is lesser than the 14, then just we need to place the 27 is moving to 0th index position. But now we have 14 and 27 is the sorted manner. Okay, that is called sorted sublist. Next it compares 33 and 10. So now the index is moving to second one and the third one. Clear, 33 with 10. So now the 33 is greater. Then we need to swap in here 10 with 33. Okay. Again, after swapping, the 10 is comparing with sorted elements 10 with 27. Okay, if 10 with 27, 10 is lesser, then we need to swap here. Again, 10 is comparing with 14. The 14 also coming to here. Okay, in this way, just this is the only single pass. At this pass, just we need to sort only single element. Okay, 10. 10 is sorted one. So coming to next index, again, we need to perform the steps repeatedly. So 14 with 27, it is ascending order. 27 with 33, ascending order. 33 with 35, ascending order. 35 with 19, but is not ascending order. Now the 19 is replacing, swapping with 35. So from these, we need to check 10, 14, 27. 10, 14, 27, 33, 35, 19, 33, 35, 19, 44, 42, 44, 42. So just here, we are again, this pot is sorted. Okay, again, just we are checking the 14. 14 is comparing with 27. It is also okay. 27 is, so just here we need to check each and every next two elements. 14 greater than 27 is true. 20, sorry, is false. Okay, 27 is greater than 33 is false. 33 is greater than 35. It is also false. But 35 is greater than 19. It is true. So rest of the cases is, so this one also false. Here, this one also false. This one also false. So what we need to do now? Now just we need to do 10, 14 as it is, 27 as it is, 33 as it is. Just we need to swap 19 with 35. Okay, again 44 and 42. Again, what we need to do? Again, we need to check whether the 33 is greater than 19. Obviously, it is true. Then we need to perform swapping operation 10, 14, 27, 19, 33, 35, 44, 42. So again, we need to compare 27 with 19. 27 is greater than 19. Yes, obviously it is also true. Then we need to perform swapping again. 10, 14, 19, 27, 33, 35, 44, 42. Now the last case, the 19 is, so 19 is comparing with 14. 14 is greater than 19. So obviously it is false. Then we need to stop the swapping here. So my data is now 10, 14, 19, 27, 33, 35, 44, 42. Clear? So in this way, just we need to perform. So very next, we need to take other elements. Okay, 10, 10, now 10, 10, 14 is sorted one. Rest of them unsorted. Now we need to check here 19 greater than 27 false. Okay. Next 27 is greater than 33 false. 33 is greater than 35 false. Next 35 is greater than 44 false. But 44 is greater than 44 is greater than 42. Yes, now it is true. Then we need to swap the elements 10, 14 as it is, 19 as it is, 27 as it is, 33 as it is, 35. Now the swapping elements 42 and 44. Clear? So next case, so now this we need to check whether 10 greater than 14 false, 14 greater than 19 false, 19 greater than 27 false, 27 greater than 33 false, 33 greater than 35 false, 35 is greater than 42 false, 42 is greater than 44 false. So all the cases so failure here. Okay, again the data should be in ascending order or not. 10, 14, 19, 27, 33, 35, 42, and 44. Clear? 10. So in this way, just we need to arrange the data in ascending order. Okay, with the help of insertion sort. Take this path, take this example, copy this example. So first, you need to copy these two slides. Fast. Copy this one also. Done? Copied.
Sir,
Copy this one. Copied. Say yes or no, anyone?
no, sir, 1 minute. Sir, 130 to 3, sir, class.
32, 3, 3 వరకు రీప్లేస్ ఉంటాం.
Sir,
ఇది వైండ్ అప్ అయినాక ఇంకొక సెషన్ స్టార్ట్ అయినాక దాంట్లో అసైన్మెంట్ చేస్తారు.
okay, sir.
Done. So after this slide, just complete this one. Done copied. Anyone
Sir,
reply? Completed or not?
yes, sir. Complete.
Copy fast. Then we can move to program. Is copied. Shall we move to execution? So just we need to concentrate on main logic here. So array is required, the array of element, which is here in previous example, we are taking the data that is raw data, where it is. So I think this is your input. Okay. So if you are taking input like this for I equals 0, I less than n. So what is the n value here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now, so here n is equal to 8. Okay, I and j are using for indexing. Temporary is used for storing the temporary uses. So for I equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus. The here n is replacing with the value as 8. Okay. Okay. So now temp is equal to array of I. What is the first I is I value is here I is equal very first case 0. So here temp is equal to array of 0. So what is the 0 here? So 0 is equal 10 something. Okay. So now immediately j equal to I minus 1. So what is j here? J initially we don't know what is the value. J is equal to I minus 1, that is 0, 0 minus 1. So that is equal minus 1. Okay. While j greater than or equal 0. What is the j value? Here, it's what it replace here. So in the bracket, it should be replacing with minus 1 is greater than or equal 0 and array of j. What is array of j? So ARR of j is minus 1. Okay, minus 1 doesn't have any value. Okay, the temporary value is 10. So in your any array, there is no indexing position as minus 1. So that's why it cannot be allowing. Okay. So it will be simply ignoring the while loop, then coming to here, array of j plus 1. What is here? Already my array of j is minus 1. Okay. So array of j is minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 is equal to, what is the temporary here? What is the temporary value? What is the temporary value? Initially it is 0. Initially it is 0. Okay. So temp is equal to 0 initially. Okay. If it is true, minus 1 greater than or equal 0, false, and minus 1 greater than also 10. So if this index doesn't have any values, that's why it ignoring. Just coming to here, array of j plus 1, already j equal to minus 1 plus 1 is equal to temporary. What is the temporary value? 0. That should be assigning here. After that, the I will becomes to increment I plus 1, 0 plus 1. Now, so temp is equal to array of I is replacing with 1. The 1 has 14 here. Okay. Now here, j, what is the j value? 0. 0 is greater than or equal 0. Yes, obviously true. And 0. What is the array of 0 here? the array of 0 here? Array of 0 has the value is 10. Is greater than 14. Yes, it is true. No, it is false. Obviously, it will jump into here. What is array of j plus 1? Already array of 0 is j. Okay, j, where is j? So this case is success, but this case is failure. Clear at this at this stage. So again, the while loop will becomes to terminate and array of j plus 1. What is array of j plus 1? What is array of j here? 0. So 0 plus 1 is equal temporary. What is the temporary value? Till now there is no temporary. Again the 0 is there. Okay. So now it is coming to here for I equal I plus plus again plus 1. So I becomes to 2. Sorry, here temporary is equal to array of 5. So here temp is equal. So just here we need to write temporary here. Temporary is equal to array of 1 is equal here. So here j plus 1 is equal temporary. What is the temporary value is 14. In previous case, array of 0, array of 0 is equal to 10. The temporary value is assigned here. The very first case 10 is already here, 14 is here. Now I value 2. So array of 2, what is the array of 2 here? Array of 2 is 27. The 14 is replacing with 27 again. Okay, j already 0. J already 0. Next case 0. J equal to I minus 1. What is the j I value? It is here.